I think we are too.
There we go. There we go. I think I got me now. Say something for me.
Alrighty. How you got me?
Yeah, I got you good. All right, let's do
All
this. So, 360s at Lernerville.
Yeah. I mean, we were here last week with 358s, and I mean, they put on an amazing show. So, I think these 360 sprints are gonna do something a little bit better here tonight.
Yeah, I think they will as well. It's going to be awesome to see how they do tonight. Um, you know, 360s are really fast, but their fastest line at Lernerville is on the high side tonight. So, are they going to be able to maintain like they should? That's the big question tonight.
I mean, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, with the way these cars are, um, I think they'll be able to hold it at the top of the track, and then they'll be able to stay on that high line and
Yeah, but
be fast all night.
what if their right tire gets off though? They go flipping.
Yeah, that's the thing is as because these cars are so little, as soon as they make an inch of a mistake, then away they go, and that's kind of it'll be kind of rough to see, but I don't know. They did a great job last week in the modified, so it's a lot of the same drivers. So
Yeah.
I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, we have 6 total tonight. Logan Hodgkins, Ivan McKenzie, Jay Weaver, Ty Dahlman, Brian Mansfield, and Christopher Morrison are in here tonight racing. So you will see my name up there, but I'm not racing. It's just a glitch with iRacing tonight. So
Yeah. Oh, the joys of technology for sure.
I hate it. So let's take a look over here at the weather tonight. Rob, go ahead and guess what it is.
Well, let me see. Is it going to be 78 degrees Fahrenheit with partly cloudy skies and winds from at 2 miles an hour out of the west?
Out of the east, going to the west.
Okay. Close.
Close. Got it close. Yep, you got it right. And we got 55% humidity. So the humidity in the track's going to cause it to be a little more muddy tonight. And it may cause some more grip, and it may cause some more bumps being developed. So
yeah, for sure it will. Yeah, if for sure will, and with the more muddy track, I think we're going to see a little bit slower speeds than what these sprint cars are capable of.
You think so?
I think so, because I mean the tires are going to be digging into the mud rather than gliding over top of it, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it may not be a huge difference, maybe 4 or 5 mile an hour difference, but I mean right now we're looking at speeds of like 127 mile an hour.
Yeah.
So I mean 4 mile an hour isn't all that much when in comparison.
That is true. And we're looking at some of these guys on track right now. And they are booking it right now. Yep. I'm getting word from our tech team that the track sounds too loud, so I'm going to go to our booth real quick. Fix that. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. Now, yeah, these guys are pushing in some good lap times, about 13 to 12-second lap times. That's fast. That's freaky fast.
It is. It really is, and like with the modified, we were at what 17, 18 seconds.
Something like that. Times? Yeah, something like that. It was crazy fast.
So I mean, these little cars are like half the size of a 358. So.
And they're not as heavy either.
No, they're not as heavy. So one little ounce of contact, one little mistake, and that thing just goes end over end. So. Yep. They're not as robust as the 358s, but they put on quite a show.
Yeah. And with these guys here tonight, I believe as you see Ty Dahlman flipping down into the dirt. Whew.
Well, hopefully he makes it out all right.
Yeah, definitely. So it looks like we've got 30 minutes total of practice tonight. I feel like I'm off my game tonight. Does it kind of feel like it, Rob?
Well, I mean, you are going on vacation, so...
That's right. That is right. So, speaking of that, I won't be here tomorrow, guys. Because of myself going on vacation on Wednesday, Ben is going to be our stand-in for me. So Rob and Ben will be here in the booth for the GT3 race tomorrow and in the booth for the NASCAR race on Wednesday. So it'll be a good little time with them. Show them some love. And,
Well, don't you know I'm the favorite?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll compare ratings when you get back.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Well, let's take a second to talk about our sponsors, Rob.
All right. So our primary sponsor is going to be JP Alfonso Studios. JP is a tattoo artist out of North Atlanta. Does amazing black and white work. His website is down in the description below. So if you want to, go ahead, check him out, show him some love. But if you're looking to book, I hear he is booked till 2023 right now. So, gives you some time, save some money, get an amazing piece of artwork that you'll cherish for the rest of your life.
You'll have to. It's permanent.
Yeah, for sure. And our second sponsor is going to be Admin Box. Admin Box is a plug-and-play button box for race controllers here at iRacing. So, if anything needs done, a yellow flag thrown, a black flag cleared, all they have to do is reach over and touch a button. Therefore, they don't have to they don't have to type out the commands. So it makes it a lot easier on them so that they can focus on what's going on in the race.
Yep. And with that, guys, let's hear from them. All right. Well, these guys got about 2 minutes left to practice before we get hitting the heats tonight, and it'll be really interesting to see who is going to stand out tonight. We've got a few more guys on the field tonight. We've got 7 total. We had a late entry by Brandon McLaughlin tonight in the under 81 car. So it'll be interesting to see how he does tonight. Getting a lot of practice in.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough track, so with not practicing, is that going to hurt him, come the heat time, come the A main? So that's going to have to be something that we look forward to, although, Brennan is an amazing racer, so I think, he should be all right for tonight.
Should be. I mean, if he's like me at this track, I don't really, when I'm in the super late models or the pro late models, I don't need a lot of practice in these cars when we're at this track, just because I know this track very well. So I'm not saying I'm the best one out there, but I don't require as much practice as the next guy does. So maybe Brandon's the same way.
He could very well be, and, each and every night he's out on the track, it looks like he knows what he's doing. So, I don't think there will be that much of an issue come tonight.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. And these guys are pushing. These lap times are ridiculous. Brian Mansfield had a 1:39 as his top speed. That is unreal.
And here I am saying that the humidity in the track might slow them down some, and then it goes and throws it at 139.
Yeah. He was talking last night in the MX-5. He couldn't barely get in the 122s, and hell, he's running 13s here.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how he goes. He does well in ovals, and he doesn't do well at. Logan just sent it off into the moon.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, that's practice finish, so we're gonna head into the gridding for heat number 1.
Yep, and keep in mind, guys, my name is going to show, but I'm not going to be on track. So, and first we got Jay Weaver. In second, we have myself, if I was starting. So actually, second's going to go to Ivan McKenzie, and then fourth is Brandon McLaughlin.
Yeah, so it's going to be a short little, I believe there are 8-lap heats. That'll help determine the starting grid for the A main.
Yep.
After the second heat here.
Since my car is technically out there, you want me to go run a few heat laps real quick?
I mean,
just leave you in the booth?
No, it's all right. You can stay up here with me.
Okay.
I mean, you got to go down. You got to get in your fire suit. You got to get your helmet on. There's too much. It's too much.
Yeah. Looks like it may just be 2 guys starting tonight.
Yeah, it does look like that. It looks like it's going to be Jay Weaver and Brandon McLaughlin.
Yep, in this first main.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, Ivan McKenzie is not gridding tonight. In the first heat, anyway. First heat of the night. Yeah, that's very interesting. So, you got a shootout between these two. We got an 8-lap shootout. What?
Brandon, look at Brandon's car.
Oh, cracking. That is his favorite rum of all time.
Brandon, after this race, we're going to have to get together, bud, and talk about your sponsor here.
That's crazy. Well,
so lights are off on the pace track, which means we're going to go green the next time around.
Yep. And that pace truck will shoot off going into turn 3. And it will be a 2-car shootout to see who's going to place first or second. Or first or third.
Yep. And the pace truck's off.
Yep. We come to
Coming
the line.
Around
we
turn
come to the
4.
line.
They're starting single file. And we are green.
We are green at Lernerville with these two. And Jay Weaver is going to lead the pack, or lead the car, so to say, coming out of turn 2.
This is crazy to see only 2 cars on this.
It happens sometimes.
I know what happens sometimes.
I heard back at the Talladega Short Track last weekend, they only had 3 super late models racing all night.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Well, I mean, at least you're in the prize money regardless of where you finish.
The problem is prize money may only be $100 a person. It's all based on entries there, brother.
Yeah, so we're looking here. We got 13.29 put down by Jay Weaver.
Wow.
Wow.
That's fast.
It is fast. I'm just astonished at how fast these cars can move around this track. I mean, I know we've seen them week in and week out, but I still cannot get over how these little things can move that fast.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Jay Weaver's walking away with this one for sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's got a gap of 2 seconds, so unless, his rear right catches that top berm on the backstretch, I mean, I think he's got it tonight.
Think so. He's going to at least have first or second, one of the two.
Yep. We have the white flag in the air.
Yep, white flag is in the air. And Jay Weaver will win your first heat tonight. I'm just excited to see what the A main brings.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's going to be fun. They always put on a great show in the A main.
Yeah, no matter what they're doing, that's always a great show.
Yeah. Now this is kind of what I've been waiting for. This heat. We got Brian Mansfield, Christopher Morrison, Ty Dahlman, and Logan Hoskins.
Yeah, and all 4 of them are contenders. All 4 of them are contenders week in and week out. So it's going to be, I'm with you. It's going to be interesting to see how they stack up tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, Dahlman won it last week.
Yep.
So is he going to try and push again for number 2?
I don't know, though. He likes coming from the back. He does. He's came from the back a lot.
Now this is true, and it doesn't look like he's gridded for this main either.
Oh, we've only got 3 out there. So I wonder if he's on track. I wonder if something happened and he's not able to get on track for the main, but he'll make it back for the heat, but he'll make it back for the A main.
He could. I mean, we did see him take a tumble, off turn 3 into the pits. So, is something wrong with the car?
I wonder if he broke something.
He could have. So they may be just
working
on it. Oh, there's some contact there
under the pace laps to start the race.
Yeah, and as you saw, he was kind of doing a little bunny hop the entire way down.
Well, these cars can do wheelies. So I've done it. The 410s.
Yeah.
Wheelie every time.
The truck is off.
The wheelie every time.
I mean, they're just so light that the smallest amount of throttle will just send them skyward. So.
Yep. And Logan Hodgkins dives down below Mansfield, but Mansfield on that faster line up top overtakes him. And Mansfield just needs to keep that wheel off that berm, and he'll be good to go. But Hodgkins is making a move here going inside. Is that going to be enough to keep him? It doesn't look like it.
No, not quite.
No.
It was close.
Yeah.
But he just didn't have the grip there on that bottom line.
Yeah, but he took the high line from Mansfield.
Yeah. Wow. And he is just boogieing 145 miles an hour.
That can't be right.
That he had to. I mean that's.
Oh, and he's somewhat sideways there.
I mean, you saw the way he took off, and it was almost like they were just like Mansfield was just sitting still.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say he didn't do it.
He just hit 137 miles an hour there. So, I mean, maybe Hoskins has got something in his car. Like
he is good at the. Oh, Christopher Morrison's around. No caution is out, and we are still green. As Hodgkins goes a lap down, still green. No caution is out, and he is in the pits at this time.
That was a hard hit. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, me too. We'll go back and take a look at that here before we go to the A main. We're in our last lap, and Logan Hodgkins, if everything checks well on 3 and 4, he's going to win this race for the heat number 2. He does. He picks up the win.
And sends it into the woods.
Sends it into the woods. That thing didn't even hit the ground. Oh, the event did not save. I apologize. I would go back and look at that, but the event did not save, and I'm sorry about that. All right, let's take a look at the grid here. Actually, they're coming out to do warm-ups, so. Brandon McLaughlin's out. J. Weaver is out. Brian Mansfield's out. Logan Hodgkins is coming onto the field tonight. I said he was. He's going to. Who was that? Christopher Morrison is not going to come onto the field yet. And Hodgkins jumps it out of the pits and is around turn 1 right now.
I mean, he hit 127 mile an hour just on that front stretch. I don't understand how that car's that fast.
They're quick, man.
Is just flying.
Well, look how fast they were last week at Charlotte, though. Last week they were hitting 120, 130, some's 140s. And these banks are higher, so they get more grip too.
That's true, and Logan just hit 140 mile an hour there. He is boogieing. Oh, he gets into the wall.
Yeah, he does.
He does 13.01.
But I'm not seeing Ivan McKenzie or Ty Dahlman out on track right now. They are not showing.
They may have issues with their vehicle. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I'm not either.
We'll have to see if we can get a hold of them to see what happened to them there.
Yep, I'm not even seeing their radio lighting up, so. So as of right now, we have Christopher Morrison, Brandon McLaughlin, Brian Mansfield, Jay Weaver, and Logan Hodgkins that's going to be racing tonight. That's a good That's a good group. You know, we had about the same amount of numbers last week. So.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because I mean, you know, these guys are all top contenders. So I mean, with only 5 cars on the track, you know, they're going to be. I think they're going to be pushing real hard.
Mm-hmm. You know, points are everything, and they're already getting good position. Now they're all in a position to win the race tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm just kind of dumbfounded at how fast these cars are going.
Yeah,
and you know, we have, you know, a group of extremely skilled drivers here tonight. And
the Kraken car gets turned around.
Oh, I still love that car.
That is a good looking car. I need to make a Buffalo Trace car, maybe an Elijah Craig's car.
Well, there you go. Although Kraken, if you're watching, you know, I could use some more. As we finish up the warm up here, we'll get gridded for the A main.
Yep. Let's see where we're starting at. And first we have, well, Rob, I'll let you take care of it.
All right, first we got Jay Weaver in the 352. Second, we got Logan Hoskins in the 48. Third, Brendan McLaughlin in the 81 Kraken car. Fourth, we got Brian Mansfield in the 11th. And fifth, we're going to have Christopher Morrison in the 983.
Yep. And these three have not gridded. Obviously, I'm not gridding. Christopher Morrison is out there. He's going to be set. Did you say him in fifth?
Yes.
Okay. Seventh is Ivan McKenzie, who is not gridded as of yet, and Ty Dahlman has not gridded as of yet. So we'll see if they do get onto the track tonight. You know, one lap is better than none, you know, for points. So, you know, if they just come out and turn a lap tonight, they'll do all right.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I'm still trying to get a hold of them, so I'm not sure what happened there.
Man, I hate that I'm going to miss the GT3 race tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce the place that they're going. I'm not even going to try it.
Hold on. I think I got it. I've been practicing. The Hockenheimring.
Hockenheimring.
Yes.
Hockenheimring. Okay.
In Baden-Württemberg.
You know
what? I butchered that last one.
I think it's a German word, and we're both speaking English here. So, you know, no offense to anybody that speaks German, but y'all have a complex language.
They do.
That's what makes them unique. All right. Well, these guys are getting ready to roll here. Only 5 have gridded, the 5 that we mentioned. So,
lights are out on the pace truck, and Hoskins is. I don't know if he got into the wall there or if he was just doing a little bunny hop.
No, he is. I don't know. He's probably trying to push his toe out a little bit, maybe get a little more grip.
Maybe.
That's a good assumption, right?
Yep.
Jesus.
All right. As we come around turn 3 here.
Yep.
Weaver's going to lead them to the green flag as we approach turn 4.
Oh,
we are green.
A little jump there.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay reaction by the other drivers.
Yep. And 81, Brandon McLaughlin's down low.
Yeah, and Hoskins is up on that high line, and he is just moving.
Yeah, he is.
First position.
Mansfield's going to make a pass there on the outside with Weaver. Yeah. Is he going to be able to make it? Nope, Weaver's going to cut him off.
It looked like there was almost a little bit of contact between the two of them there.
Yeah, it did look like it. Weaver's just a little loose coming out of 4 there.
Yeah, and Mansfield takes that second position.
job by Mansfield, but he's got to track down and hawk down Logan Hodgkins. So, and he's been fast in everything he's done tonight at this track.
That's going to be tough. I mean, his last lap was a 12.94.
Wow. That's all I got to say about that.
I'm not.
Oh,
sure
and Christopher Morrison's off track.
Ooh.
Christopher Morrison is off track. No yellow has been thrown. We're still green, and he's on his side. Let's take a back look at it.
Yeah, it looks like you just overdrove that corner. And, wow. You overdrove that corner and didn't get it slowed down quite enough.
Nope, not at all. They are still green out here at Lernerville. This place is in Pennsylvania, right?
I believe it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, it is. In Sarver, Pennsylvania.
Sarver, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I should have known that. We just flew here, so.
That's true. I don't look at my plane tickets anymore. My assistant gives them to me, and I just get on the plane that it tells me to get on.
Wait, you have an assistant?
Yeah, you don't?
No. I don't know who I need to talk to somebody upstairs.
You better go back and talk to the people at the network. So Hodgkins has got a commanding lead over Mansfield at 2 seconds. So 2 seconds at this track is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and the way he's moving around the track is last lap at a 12.96. I mean, the others are.
His best is a 12.91.
Yeah. And like he's sub 13 seconds, and nobody else in the field has been able to get sub 13 seconds.
Nope, I just see Morrison waiting to get on the track, but he's going to come in contact with Brandon McLaughlin. But he's going to be able to take off in time to keep from getting into that. And Brandon McLaughlin's around off track up top. Bye-bye, Kraken. He's trying to get it back on track here. He doesn't look like he has any damage there.
No,
he's just trying to.
He just sent it over a little bit. He's going to join back in the pit at the pit.
Yep.
Exit.
Good job by McLaughlin, but he's going to get right in front of Hodgkins. Is that going to slow him up, though? Hodgkins is running a unique line here tonight. Have you noticed turn one, he's diving, and he's getting his speed from that. I've not seen other drivers do that yet.
No, and you know the way he hits turns 3 and 4. It's
and McLaughlin's off again.
He just shoots down that.
And McLaughlin may be in the water down there.
He might be. He might be in the catch fence down there. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate to see.
Yeah. And right now we've only got 3 guys on the lead lap. Hodgkins, Mansfield, and Weaver. So.
Yeah, we got McLaughlin 3 laps down and Morrison 7 laps down here.
Yep, as McLaughlin's trying to make it back on track once again. Doesn't have any damage there.
No, it didn't look like he had any damage. He just kind of, sent it over the berm a little bit.
Yep, and there's a battle for second right now. And Mansfield is trying to put some lap cars between him and Weaver, because Weaver is right on his tail trying to get that spot. Hodgkins has just booked it out tonight. He's going to win. Logan Hodgkins is going to win this one out. Unless he wrecks, he's got it in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, with almost a 4-second lead, I mean, it's almost impossible for him to lose right now unless something does happen.
Yeah, Weaver got a little loose there trying to keep it from going over the berm. And that caused Mansfield to get almost right at a second pace on him. So, and like I told you, a second here is like a mile, It's big.
It is. It's huge. And, 3 seconds may not seem like a lot when.
Oh, if Mansfield's on the wall, that may be enough. And it looks like it may be.
He does close that gap down to about 0.5 seconds back of him now, or 0.7 seconds of him back.
We got 5 to go at Lernerville tonight. It just feels like we just started broadcasting.
It really does. I mean, you know, the heats went fast, the practice went fast, it's...
Oh, and Weaver's around, and Mansfield's going to get about a 2-second gain on him. Or Mansfield's going to get a 2-second lead above Weaver here. And Hodgkins is just... Oh, we have a caution is out. Caution is out tonight here at Lernerville, and that's going to be with 3 to go. Caution is on McLaughlin here. Nope, that's when he went off before. Stand by. For Morrison. Morrison just gets turned around again up there on that berm. And he's trying to get back on track. He can't. He's just doing donuts over there. And the caution flag is out at that. When did it happen? I'm not sure why they threw the caution there.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on that one. Oh, maybe for that one.
Maybe. And he is slightly on track.
Yeah, he is on that high line, so they just because of that, they more than likely threw that.
Yep, and
but
that's
now,
gonna...
It puts Mansfield and Weaver, you know, right in behind Hoskins now.
Puts
so
him back in contention.
He doesn't have that almost 7-second lead, or 3-second lead, sorry.
No, he had a huge lead on these guys. These guys were not catching him. They were praying for a caution, and they got it tonight.
Yeah, and it looks like McLaughlin's on the lead lap again here.
McLaughlin, yeah, because the laps don't count under caution here. So unless, well, they do count. You can become a lap down if you go into the pits or you reckon they don't throw the caution. You can get lapped that way. But in this league, they'll give you your laps back once the caution comes out. So you may see him come around a few more times. But we are green back at Lernerville with 2 laps to go. It's a green-white checkered. And Hodgkins is gone. He's already a second ahead.
Yeah. It's crazy how fast he can get that car around the track.
And you see Mansfield is moving his tail a little bit, moving that rear end. That's caused him to lose speed, believe it or not. So, you know, the checker flag's going to Hodgkins. Mansfield's second, and Jake Weaver is going to be third, followed by McLaughlin and Morrison.
Wow, that was a great race.
Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, it was only a 10-minute race, but... Oh, Mansfield sends it.
Careful of the pits.
Superman.
And it's just fitting that symbol is just sitting there.
Wow, well, good. Oh!
And Hoskins sends it into the bushes again. These guys got to be careful. They got another race to go.
Yeah, but they ain't using these cars again. They're going to the 358 modifieds.
I'm not talking about the cars. I'm talking about their body.
Oh. Well, guys, that's your unofficial official results. I don't think they'll be changing too much. I didn't see any penalties out there, so.
No, I didn't either. And I mean, it was actually a really clean race. I mean, you know, there was a little bit of contact here and there, but I mean, rubbing is racing. So
yeah, well, these guys are lining up at our door. I can hear them knocking, so let's go let them in.
All right, let's see if we can grab Hoskins here. All right, Logan, it's Rob in the booth. How you got me?
Gotcha.
All right, so I don't know how you did it. I was watching speeds of 140 mile an hour. Your best lap was a 12.91. How?
Well, I don't know. I just got a lot of practice at this track. This is one of the first tracks that I was really fast at. I don't know. I've always kind of had a knack for this place. If I'm not centering in over the cushion, which thankfully the track wasn't up there tonight.
Yeah, you had a unique line tonight that nobody else was running, which I think is why you were. That's why you finished in the position you finished in tonight. You kept in a turn. So turns 3 and 4, you were kind of the same as everybody else, but 1 and 2, You were diving. What was down there that nobody else could get?
Well, I don't think the fixed setup has the gear to really get around the top. I mean, I was nearly a tenth slower in practice when I was done up there than when I could send it through the bottom. And with the track slicking off how it did, it never really. I mean, there's a bunch of grip down there, and it normally doesn't get down there unless it's stupid slick. But it wasn't that slick tonight.
Yeah, well,
I'm just still flabbergasted on how fast you got around that track. I mean, nobody else was really that close.
nope.
And
Mansfield was the only one with the best time of 13.4, but that's still 0.2 of a second back, almost.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well, is this your first win with Happy Hour?
No, I won at Lima Land.
Okay. I wasn't for sure if you did or not.
Yeah.
all right, well, congratulations, and I'm surprised you're still talking to us after you sent it into the bushes there.
Hey, they can't tech the car if it's in the creek. So.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
All right, well, am I smelling illegal modifications?
No.
Grip packs, maybe?
Do not. Magicians do not tell their secrets.
Oh! We're pulling that car. we're tearing it down to the creek.
Go find it.
Forget the fishes. We're tearing it down.
All right, Logan. Well, congratulations. And are you racing the 358s?
I am not. I'm not a modified person.
All right. Well, we'll catch you next week if you're here. And it was great talking to you.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Let's see if we can get Brian in here. Brian, is Rob in the booth. How you got me?
Yep, I got you, Rob.
All
You
right,
have
well,
Superman made his debut tonight, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, I tried all practice to get that thing over the fence. I finally done it at the end of the race.
I mean,
Yeah,
the car.
there's a few haulers that got to have the tops replaced on them.
Nah, it's just skid
they're only
marks.
they're only fiberglass, so I'll be expecting. Well, I won't be expecting a heavy bill. I'm sure you will.
Yeah, it was a fun race.
It was a
it
fast
looked
race.
It was a fast race. I mean, we were only 15 minutes from start to finish, so wow.
You couldn't.
Yeah, it don't take long to run these sprint cars, especially here at Lernerville. You know, it's a fast track, turning around 13-second flat lap times. Personally, I hate the place, but I'm glad it's over with. I got 358s out of the way last week, and now 360s is out of the way.
Yeah, so now you just have to focus on Knoxville later tonight.
That's right. I like Knoxville. That's one of my better tracks. And, you know, the 358s is a car that I actually run good in. I just had some terrible luck this season. And good job to Logan on the win. And I tell you, he's always got a fast car in the 360s. And I know we had a low turnout, but you know what? I don't care if there's 2 cars or there's 100 cars. I still come out here to have fun and have a good time. And that's what we had.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
It does sound like your number one fan in the background's hollering at you. So
Yeah,
you got anything to?
That's my crew chief family.
Oh, I got you. Well, you got anything to say to the fans?
Yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed watching. We got the 358 modifieds coming up here at 8:45, so about 15 minutes we'll start practice with those. Have a 20-minute practice session.
Are we starting them early?
Yes, we're starting them early. On the Facebook page, it was announced that it was May 23rd, but when Drew set up the session, it was set up as 8:45, so I assume he just put the wrong date. But starting them early so that way won't be as much downtime in between the sprints and the modifieds.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it here in the broadcast booth. That means I can't go get my chili dog.
Yeah.
or the racetrack corn dog.
Oh, I don't know about that one. That one tore my stomach up last time.
Yeah. I mean, we got to catch a flight, so oh no, I'm kind of worried now. We had a bad time with the F1 pilot, so I'm wondering who's going to be flying at this time when we go to Knoxville.
Oh goodness, yeah, just put Andrew in the seat. He can take care of it.
Woo! I don't know about that. I can pick them up. I can't put them down. That's the bad thing.
I hear you. Well, thank y'all for broadcasting, and looking forward to 358s here in a few minutes.
Yep.
All right, appreciate it, Brian. All right, let's see if we can get Jay here. Jay, it's Rob in the booth. How you got me?
Hey, Rob, I got you.
All right, so finished third overall. You held, a 13:03 as your fastest lap. You got to be pretty proud of that.
I'll take it. As bad as I usually run here, I'll definitely take that.
Yeah, I mean, we had a small field, but you put on a heck of a show for sure.
Yeah, the battle was between you and Mansfield tonight.
I tried my hardest to keep up with him. It was fun. We raced each other clean, which most of us usually do. But we had nothing for Logan tonight, and hey, that's just the way it works. Maybe we'll go to Knoxville later and see what we can do.
Yep. Well, you're going to hop on that F1 flight with us, or the F18 tonight to get to Knoxville. So I'm not the only one going to experience that rough ride.
Well, I'll take that rough ride as long as it's not as bad as it was last week.
Well, good night.
Right.
Good job tonight on your third place. Anything you got to say to the fans?
Just thanks for coming out, and see you guys in Knoxville.
I like it.
All right, Jay. I appreciate talking to you, and we'll catch you in Knoxville.
All right, buddy.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
All right, Rob. Well, we didn't get to pick a pick tonight, so let's just talk. It just happened so quick. We didn't get to.
No, everything just happened so fast.
Yeah, our itinerary got really screwed, which I'm a Spears, so that usually happens. Well, Logan tonight, he did well. Fastest car of the night, obviously. At one time, he had almost a 5-second lead on third place. Fantastic showing from him. Mansfield, he puts on a good show every week. He races clean. He didn't get into the berm tonight, getting to go over the berm. And then Jay Weaver put on a good show and tried to catch Mansfield. The tough break tonight, in my opinion, is Brandon McLaughlin. He went over twice tonight. But I say that Christopher Morrison wrecked out 3 times coming into turn 3. So.
And it looks like we might have... Oh, never mind. All right. We might have had Ty on the radio for a bit, but I think he disappeared.
It's all good. We'll get him we'll get him here in about 30 minutes when we go to practice. So,
yep.
Anybody that's watching this that's racing the 358 tonight, they start at 7:45 Central, 8:45 Eastern. United Racing Network will be back live. We're going to stay live through it, but we're going to hit an intermission. So, Rob, you got anything else to say to anybody?
No, just, I'd like to thank everybody for joining in and watching, and get ready for some 358s.
Yep. If you want to stick around, you're more than welcome to. We're going to mute everything up, get ready for the 358s as they go live at 7:45. We'll be back live. Well, 7:45 Central, 8:45 Eastern. We'll be back live with stuff showing on screen at the top of the hour. So don't forget to stop by and say hello once we go back live. So to everybody here in the broadcast booth, myself, Rob, we'll see you after we get off our crazy flight. You ready to go fly?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to run. Let's go.
All right, we're going. Rob,
What?
I'm never getting on that plane again.
No.
Is your shirt what? My shirt
Yeah.
kind of. Oh
Shirt's
my!
backwards.
What?
Yeah, that was a ride.
At one time, my phone was saying 132 miles a minute.
Yeah. I talked to the pilot very, very, very briefly afterwards, and he was saying we did Mach 10 to get here.
I gotta fix my shirt. I'm going to go live, guys. Hang on. All right, Rob. My hair is a little done did, but I'll figure it out,
Yeah.
Woo.
We're a little straightened up, feeling a little bit better, but
I still don't have color in my face.
no, it's I'm still sweating.
Sweating. I didn't even get to start.
Oh, that was a ride and a half. That's
Oh,
for sure.
man. Well, hey. If you ever get on a jet that says, we'll get you there fast airlines,
I don't want to go back on it.
my assistant's got to get better at them tickets.
Yeah.
I'd rather fly Delta.
Absolutely. Oh wow. Yeah. If I show up and Buddy's in a G suit, I'm like, nah, I'll pass.
That's what a G suit looks like.
Well, that was more an astronaut suit, but
Like I got the leg cushion things. They didn't squeeze shit.
yeah.
That's my one for the night.
When you show up to an airplane and they hand you a helmet, then you know it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Yeah. Taylor's got to get her stuff together because she sucks at being an assistant. Anyhow,
Wow. All
Knoxville.
right. Knoxville.
I love it.
We're here with 358s, and it's going to be a great time.
Yeah.
I mean, last week we had Clay Christopherson, Ty Dahlman, Dean Reynolds holding at the top three.
Yeah, and they all held very well at Lernerville and actually put on a heck of a race there towards the end.
Yeah.
Dean did well. Clay Christopherson ended up winning that race last week.
Yep.
I mean, let's see if he can get another repeat here.
He could, but also, Clay and Dean are a team.
That is true.
Now, are they going to be like, hey, you won the last one, am I going to win the next one?
Yeah, and keep the team going, Or let them work together up to the last 10 laps, then it's all,
Yeah, there's no hold bars.
kahunas to the wall type thing.
Yeah, but then, you're going to have Ty in there. He got the second place. He's like, I want to be a little higher up on the podium. So,
Yep. But, Ty may have some problems tonight. You know why, don't you?
Yeah, so we did get talking to him, and seems his power went out.
Yep.
And he's running on a backup generator. So who knows if that will affect, how he's able to race tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it will affect him. I do know though that it will. If it does affect him, with connection wise, that's definitely going to give a push to Dean and Clay, them two specifically, because Ty Dahlman is the guy that they were looking out for every race.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Ty Dahlman, he sits in the back and he rides to the front like no tomorrow.
Yeah.
He does it every week, and he knows how to plow through the field in these 358s.
Yeah, and, any race I've really seen him in, he sits in the back until, the last 10 laps, and then, boom, there he is in the front.
Yeah. And with time, I mean, that's any racetrack he races at. He's like that. Yeah. Whether it be NASCAR, road, it don't matter. He's like that. He starts working his way to the front very quickly.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, even at Daytona, like he was in the back most of the race, and then ended up finishing second. So.
Yeah. Well, Rob, let's talk about the. Actually, I'm not even going to talk about the weather. It followed us. We went so fast, the atmosphere followed us. 78 degrees, guys, with a 55% humidity. Partly cloudy with a wind coming out of the east, headed to the west.
Yep.
But the track temperature is 71 degrees. It's a cold track tonight.
Yep. It's a cold track. We're sitting at night. We're under the lights. It's a little balmy, but it's nice. We got the windows open.
I'm finally getting color and blood back to my face. I'm starting to warm up again.
Yeah. Everything is in my toes. My toes are all warm, and I can feel it coming back up.
Yep. So, I've requested the camera crew to go to the blimp for this reason here. If you look, Rob, Knoxville is a unique track, and I'll tell you how it's unique. You see the two lines formed down there, the low line and the high line? These guys will race these two lines until it finally comes into the middle. And these guys will eventually be single file at the end of this race. Now, which line is fastest? I'm not sure, because Clay was running the high line, Dean was running the bottom line, and they're both sitting 1 and 2 in practice right now.
Yeah, and I mean, all that separated them was 6/100ths of a second. So, it's hard to say.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how that low line is going to affect them, because then once they start pushing up and that bottom line starts going away and they have to start forcing their way down, how's that going to affect them going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have experience in Knoxville, so I'm not 100%, but, with these lines moving, is it going to create grooves in the track? Once all the guys start running in the same spot, they're going to wear down that track a little bit and, put grooves in it, and then they'll have to deal with bumps and
I will say from experience, turns 1 and 2 forms a bump midway through the bottom line. So, and they may come down to where they're using the bottom line for 3 and 4, and they're not using that bottom line for 1 and 2.
Okay.
They may change their lines up each run. I like to keep everything. I like to find 2 lines that work for me. That was the most southern way of saying "money" I've ever heard in my life.
Your Southerners coming out.
My damn Southerners coming out, son. I tell you what, here, dirt track at Knoxville. No, me personally, when I'm racing these dirt track cars, I like to keep 2 lines going, and I like to change it up to kind of. If I'm leading, I'll change it up every time, so they don't know where I'm going. That's very important. The type of strategy you have to have here, because it's not like oval racing, oval NASCAR, oval asphalt, where you have to develop a pit strategy. You don't pit in these cars. You take it to the pits, you're going home.
Yep.
So you have to have a racing strategy, and that's one of my racing strategies that I use when I come to a track like this.
Yeah. See, I'm not well versed in the dirt. Well, as you know, I mean, I do like going sideways, but not all the time.
Yeah. Well, we do have a good group here tonight, as long as everybody can get on track and cuts down some practice laps and qualify well. We do have 10 people tonight: Clay Christopherson, Dean Reynolds, Anthony Morano, Clay Lesher, Ty Dahlman, Jay Weaver, Logan Wentz, Brian Mansfield, Ivan McKenzie, and Brandon McLaughlin.
Yeah. So, I mean, all these guys are contenders, and I mean, we see it each and every week of these guys pushing the cars and pushing the limits of what they're able to do while racing around these tracks next to one another. So
yeah, and they're putting their fastest times out. Everybody was in within 0.5 of a second. So
we're coming down to about 7 minutes left of practice here.
Yep. And I'm going to go make sure that my underwear is clean from that flight. So while we wait here for the heat races to come up, we'll see you guys here in about 5 minutes. Let's just listen to the cars go by. They didn't even let me go down and grab me a hot dog from the concession stand.
Nope. They're going to get right into it. We cut the practice a little bit short, and we're getting ready for our first heat. So this heat, we're going to have the number 28 of Ivan McKenzie, the number 79 of Dean Reynolds, the 41 of Kyle Lesher, the 81 of Brendan McLaughlin, and the 352 of Jay Weaver.
Yeah, I'm glad I got back in time. I just told her to bring it up to the booth when we got it made.
They're fairly fast with that, so
yeah, maybe I'll get it before we start. But hey,
soon.
I think we're gonna go green this time. Don't you think so?
I think so. Lights are off on the pace truck, and he's getting ready to take off so that these guys can unleash these cars.
Yeah, this is gonna be
track.
cool to see. It's gonna be nice to see, what they do here.
That's a beautiful number 79 car.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Dean's rocking it well, and they're going green here at Knoxville Motor Speedway. As they come around turns 1 and 2, side-by-side action. Dean Reynolds is currently sitting first. Number 81, Brandon McLaughlin, sitting in third right now, followed by Kyle Lesher and Jay Weaver rounding up the rear of this first heat. This is the first heat, right? I didn't miss the second one?
No, this is the first heat.
Okay, good deal. And these guys are just booking it.
Left tires aren't even touching the ground coming around those corners.
No, but you can see them all battling back there off of Ivan McKenzie's car.
Wow.
But Dean Reynolds has got a little bit of a lead here now. He's got about a half a second gap on Ivan McKenzie.
But Ivan McKenzie, I mean, he's reaching, if I'm reading it right, he reached a speed of 129 mile an hour there.
Wow, that's fast. That is fast. And Jay Weaver is up on the berm. So the berm is not like Lernerville where it's up high. It's actually set down where pit road is, and it'll get you loose in a heartbeat. Brandon McLaughlin's going to get really close to the back end of Jay Weaver there. And they're going to be side by side entering turn 1 here.
We got 5 to go here.
And they are battling.
Kind of came out of nowhere there.
Yeah, Kyle Lesher is currently sitting second now. Which would be good for him because that means he'll start 3rd or 4th.
Yep.
If he holds his position. Oh, Jay Weaver is making moves. He's on the rear end of Ivan McKenzie now.
Is there a little bit of contact there?
There was a little bit of contact. Good maneuver. You can, like you've said before, though, you can bump in these cars a little bit. Not a lot, but you can a little bit. Unlike the 360s where if you touch them, they spin.
Yeah, I mean, with the added bar on the side there, so it's not like they're open wheels. So as soon as you get in there, they just, start flipping or not. You have that bar there, so you can kind of, rub a little bit.
Yeah. You can kind of Dale Earnhardt Sr. them, where you bump them and run,
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah. Throw them off the pace a little bit and get their position, but it didn't look like it really worked for Jay Weaver there.
Nope, and there is a battle right now for 3rd between Jay Weaver and Ivan McKenzie. Ivan McKenzie sits in that beautiful 28 car, and Brandon McLaughlin makes a pass on Jay Weaver, and Jay Weaver was off the pace. Actually, that was it. I was looking for my timing screen. What happened to my timing screen?
Apparently, it still shows 3 laps to go.
Yeah, it does. That's weird. All right.
All right, so this next one here, we're going to have Brian Mansfield in the number 11, Clay Christopherson in the 51, Logan Wentz in the number 18, Ty Dahlman in the 34, and Anthony Morano in the number 17.
Yep, we're going to try to get this fixed here.
As we come around, lights are off on the pace truck.
Yep, lights are off.
I think we need to talk to somebody in the, there we go.
Yeah, I think we got it there.
There we go.
Sorry about that, guys. We got it fixed now. We're ready to roll.
Pace truck is off.
And Brian Mansfield's going to lead this one down. They're off like a rocket, except not like the F-18 we were just on.
No.
Clay Christopherson's riding side by side of Mansfield right now, coming out of 2. Coming. Oh, and Ty Dahlman's right on the back end. Ty Dahlman's making it 3 wide, up on the berm, and going to take that position barely at the line as Clay Christopherson runs that high line there. That was a good pass.
That was a good
pass. That was a little bit of it almost looked illegal, but it was good.
I thought Ty was going to roll that car.
It looked like it. He had more than just the front left wheel off.
Yeah.
And Clay Christopherson is going to be the leader as of right now. Ty Dahlman in second, Brian Mansfield in third, followed by Logan Wentz and Anthony Morano rounding up the rear. And Ty Dahlman is still trying to find that low line, but maybe his line it's going to be the low line tonight. It's a lot of these guys are running it. Dean Reynolds was not, though. Dean Reynolds in the last heat was running the high line.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, there's 2 lines on this track, the high line and the low line. So, has Ty found something on that low line that he's trying to stick with? Or, is he just baiting everybody?
I'm not sure.
take the low line, and then when it comes to the A main, when it really counts, he's going to stick to the high line and just blow everybody out of the water.
Yep, and Logan Wentz and Anthony Morano is battling for that 4th position back there. You know, nobody wants to start on the last row tonight.
Unless you're Ty Dahlman.
Unless you're Ty Dahlman, but he doesn't want to tonight.
No, not tonight. He's like, I want 1st or 4th.
These guys are coming down to 2 to go at the line. And they are booking it. 100 and something miles an hour on the front stretch there.
Yeah.
There's side-by-side action in the back for that 4th position coming into turn number 1. Exiting turn number 2. Anthony Morano's looking for somebody to mess up there.
Yeah, he's just waiting.
Yep. Brian Mansfield's getting caught by Logan Wentz here.
We're 2 laps to go here now, so...
Yep, we got final lap in the air, actually. White flag's in the air is what the flag was showing. Coming into turn 3, Clay Christopherson's going to win it, I believe. Let's Ty Dahlman pull something out of his behind. And nope. Yep, Craig Christopherson's going to be your winner tonight, so he should be starting in 2nd. Good job by them guys.
Yep.
And the unofficial heat, or the unofficial results for heat number 1 is this. So Dean Reynolds, Kyle Lesher, Ivan McKenzie, Jay Weaver, and Brandon McLaughlin. And heat number 2, the results were Clay Christopherson, Ty Dahlman, Brian Mansfield, Anthony Morano, and Logan Wentz. So we have a full 10-lap field tonight.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome to watch it tonight, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And these guys are out on the track, doing a little bit of warm-up here, get everything warmed up, get the track packed down a little bit more.
Yep. And while we are sitting here, we're going to take you side by side so we can hear a word from our sponsors. Well, Rob, I think we're going to have an eventful night. 10 people on track, or 10 guys have registered to race tonight. Their I ratings are all high. They're all above a D license tonight. Their best lap times are showing in the 19s for everybody. We're going to have a good race tonight.
It'll be really close. So, we missed it in 360 sprints. Who's your driver for tonight?
I am going to pull for Anthony Morano. He got a bad start in the heats, right? He got a bad start in the heats, but I think he's going to do well when it comes to tonight because he's going to start. He should start well-ish. He's not going to be at the back of the pack. So, or if he is, I'm not. I didn't notice it. Where did he finish in the heats? Do we know?
I believe he finished last in the heat.
He finished 4th, so he's going to be on the second to last row. So, that's my guy, Anthony Morano, just because he was pushing some good times.
All right. Well, I said last week that, I didn't pick Ty Dahlman, and I said I'd pick him this week, so I got to go with Ty.
You can't pick him just because he wants you to pick him.
No, I said, listen here, okay? I normally always pick him.
Yeah, but you can't. Now you're just biased. You know what? His opinion don't matter.
Hey, no. You do the same thing with Eddie Baker, all right? So don't try and pull this on me, all right?
Well, whoever is the winner tonight, it's going to be a good battle down to the end.
Oh, absolutely. So right now for grid, looks like we got the 79 of Dean Reynolds, the 51 of Clay Christopherson, the 41 of Kyle Lesher, the 34 of Ty Dahlman, the 28 of Ivan McKenzie.
Yes.
The 11th of Brian Mansfield, the 352 of Jay Weaver, the 17 of Anthony Morano, the 81 of Brandon McLaughlin, and the 18 of Logan Wentz rounding out the field.
Yep. And Jay Weaver's not pitted or not come on track yet. He's not on track yet. Yep, he's not going to grid.
The grid. Yeah. Oh, he is in the pit, so he may have just missed it.
Yep, and sometimes what these guys do in happy hours, if he didn't miss it intentionally, then they will throw a caution right out the gate and get him back on track so they can start back together. So we'll see if they do that tonight. These cars look good, and that Chevy up front looks as good as ever.
Oh, absolutely. I love that Chevy.
Take the wrap off of it, and it'd be a good truck.
Even with the wrap on it, it's not that bad looking.
No, I mean, I do like the wrap. I'm just saying, everyday driver, unless they're paying me, I want to, want to make it my own.
I'm sure you put a wrap like that on your truck, they'll pay for it.
Think so?
Maybe.
Let me just call iRacing up and we'll ask.
Yeah.
Wow, these cars look good tonight. This pace truck is going to come in this time will be green. Should be green unless they throw the caution for Weaver to get back on track. We should be green coming down to the line here.
Now, it does have to go green before they can throw the yellow. So
correct.
that,
everybody has to cross the start-finish line. Yeah. As they come down to the line. And they are going to go green with no caution. So they're going to let him come out on track and just see where he's at. We are green at Knoxville.
With some fireworks going off on the infield.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. As you said, 3-wide battle. Brandon McLaughlin's in the middle of he's the meat in the sandwich right now between the number 7 or number 28. Is that 28 or 17?
That's 17.
17, Anthony Morano and Brian Mansfield.
Fireworks are still going off.
Yeah.
Guys, it's distracting the drivers. Cut that out.
I'll tell you a funny story. When they did that the first time here, I about shit myself. It was so loud. I thought I had broke the car. Oh, and 18. Logan Wentz gets a little loose there coming off of turn 2. But he does well. He does all right. He gets it back straight. I've used way too many cuss words tonight. I'm sorry, guys. They're going to mute this stream.
You're in vacation mode.
I am in vacation mode. I'm ready to go to Daytona. And these guys are single file action right now. They're just trying to get some laps put on track, get this track packed down a little bit before they turn up the heat.
Yeah, so we got Dean Reynolds up front, Clay Christopherson, and I mean, Clay won last week, so
yep.
Maybe he's pushing Dean this week, be like, all right, buddy, you take this one.
Yeah, I think that's what he may be doing as they come down here. Coming down turn 4, coming down to the front stretch. Look at all the dirt they're flying.
Yeah. If you're in the stands, make sure you got a lid on your cup.
That's right. Oh, and number 17, Logan Wentz makes a move on Ivan McKenzie. I'm sorry, Anthony Morano in 17 makes a move on Ivan McKenzie in the 28. They're still side by side. Nobody's running that high line, though. I'm really shocked that nobody's trying to go up high, but they may be saving that line for later on the race when that bottom gets wore out.
Yeah, they may, and, that may be the strategy here tonight is, let's wear out the bottom line so that way, when we start running the high line, we don't have to worry about anybody coming down on the bottom line because it's already tore up. So.
Yeah. And if anybody does, that's good. When the bottom line like that, if that does get tore up like we think it will, it'll be good for slide jobs because it'll be so freaking loose.
Yep.
You can see the brake action there by Anthony Morano on the 17, not to get into the back of the 28 of Ivan McKenzie there.
As he dips down on the inside.
And as you can see, these guys are just getting sideways.
Yeah, as he goes lower, he doesn't have the grip to come around.
Nope, and as you see, Brandon McLaughlin almost at a 90-degree angle back there.
Oh, wow.
And these guys are booking it.
Yeah.
As you see
and the leaders are all fairly close together. I mean, between first and third is only half a second. So.
Yeah, that's true. But Brian Mansfield in third, I'm looking at the wrong position here. Ty Dahlman and Kyle Lesher, they're all right there. They're still in contention with the leaders. Mm-hmm. As you can see, they're still side by side. Clay Christopherson and Dean Reynolds are side by side fighting for that front position.
Are they fighting for the position, or?
I think they are because they just got contact.
Or are they taking out the entire track so nobody can get by them?
That could be it too. As they come down to the line, Clay Christopherson will lead that lap, but Dean Reynolds is going to take it back in the corner barely as Clay Christopherson takes the lead again. So,
see, but the thing is that being side by side like that, it slowed them down a little bit, and now Ty Dahlman's right on their rear end.
Yes, they are, and followed by Kyle Lesher. Kyle Lesher's also sticking his nose in the mess. But there's a big battle back for fifth right now between Anthony Morano and Ivan McKenzie. Top five spot
right there too.
Yep. Anthony Morano gets into Brian Mansfield gets into. Oh, what are you doing? They're just beating him up tonight.
Just give him a little bump. Just get moving.
What I was saying was, you know what? That jet has took off like we took off from Lernerville. I don't know what I was saying. Yep, and they're side by side. And Anthony Morano has just fell back tonight, unfortunately. Trying to get something going here.
But with that contact, does it knock something a little so it's not as fast? I don't know.
I'm not sure either, but I believe we're less than 15 to go. We're over halfway now. I think we may start seeing some money moves.
Yeah, these guys are going to start pushing. I mean, we're halfway through. You don't have to worry about conserving the car, even though it is only a 30-lap race. You still have to conserve the car somewhat.
Yeah, especially with the tires. I just see Dahlman grabs that wall.
There. Looks like he was forced up a little bit by Clay there.
And he is on his bumper.
You see those front left tires not even making contact with the ground in the corners there.
Yeah. And you can see his wheel work. He's just chopping at the wheel. Wow. Good job by Dahlman tonight. He's staying in contention. When these two get up front, he's usually the third one out. But I heard it tonight. in the chats and just kind of hearing people talking. These three have a battle going, and it's been going on since the first time we started broadcasting this league.
Yep.
So
they've always finished near the top or fairly close to each other.
Yep.
So they're just battling for it.
Yep, and Ivan McKenzie in the number 28 car is trying to fight off Brian Mansfield right now. But you see that line's working higher, so they're trying. I bet you they don't hit the high line tonight. They may just all work in together tonight.
It looks that way. I mean, you don't see that.
Oh, we have a caution. We have a caution. Looks like Brandon McLaughlin is around. He's upside down, actually.
Upside down.
Let's go back and look at it. Yep, he grabs that wall and just rolls it.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, a little
violent
there.
Yeah, let's ride along with him. If you get sick, I'm sorry, we're not responsible. Oh.
Wow. Yeah, spinning your tires won't get you back on.
Not at all. I tell you what, my timing screen does not like. Does not like this dirt stuff, I tell you. I don't know if yours is doing it, but mine's telling me everybody has crashed.
Yeah. Well, it seems we're back now.
Yeah, I think we're back on the lead lap now. It definitely does not like it, though. Well, Anthony Mirano, my guy, is sitting currently in 8th.
Yep.
I figured. I mean, he's still doing okay. He's still technically with this caution having a chance here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know, cautions bring everybody back together. So, I mean, even if you were spaced out, well, now you have another chance to try and make up the positions.
Yeah, but your guy, Ty Dahlman, currently sitting 3rd.
Yep.
So, you know, and here's something to think about. We're less than 9 to go, or less than 10 to go. So, all restarts from this point forward are single file, right?
Yep.
Ty Dahlman, we nicknamed him last week the Slide Man because he loves to do sliders. So, is he going to hit one coming into turn 1 here as we go back green? Who knows?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, is he going to do it now or is he going to save it? Looks like he's going to save it.
But he's got to get up to speed first. I call it turn 3, lap 4 to go. We'll have it. If it's not sooner.
Yeah,
And they are booking
he's
it.
right on the bumper there.
Yep. As they're almost three wide back there coming out of turn 2. And this track's it's a long, fast track. It's a half mile. It's the size of Bristol.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's just a fast track. As McLaughlin comes on track, he may interfere with some of these guys in the back.
I think he's holding off until they get past him.
Thank goodness. And we have another caution. Logan Wentz is involved. Logan Wentz, number 18. He grabs that wall, and Anthony Mirano gets into the back of him.
Hard hit there.
Yep, very hard hit.
They could knock his steering out.
Yep, that's what it looks like. Oh yeah, he's number 18's definitely got some damage on him. He's actually riding sideways there if you're looking at it right.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, look at his
He's
his wheel is
going
turned at a 90.
Wow.
Well, I mean, hey, that may help him. He may be the fastest car on the little track now.
Who knows? Only time will tell.
Only time will definitely tell. As they lined up that's lined up single file, ready to go green here.
Yeah, as we got 6 laps to go.
Yep.
Pace truck is off.
Pace truck is off.
And we're back.
5 laps to go here at Knoxville. Oh, Dahlman is into Dean Reynolds, and Dean Reynolds is going sideways. He's bouncing, and Dahlman's going to have second place. Actually, I'm sorry. He's in the side of Clay Christopherson. Dean Reynolds is up front. I'm sorry. Trying to memorize these paint schemes every week is tough. It's the hardest part of this job. And Clay Christopherson is there's gonna be a fight in pit road tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
They come down to 3 to go. Dean Reynolds is
down there.
Yeah, definitely start walking them down there because they're gonna need to be down there. And Dean Reynolds is just walking off now. But I wonder if that was part of the plan.
May have been.
You know, we talk about the plan that they may have being teammates. Now Ty Dahlman can't catch him.
Yeah, you slowed him down just enough that he's really got no time with 2 laps to go.
Nope, well, actually, that's a lap and a half now because they're entering turn 3. Brian Mansfield and Ivan McKenzie is around. Yellow flag is out. Oh. Well, let's see what happens. Now Dahlman has a chance to win it.
Yeah, now he's right there. So
He's right there with Dean. And Crowley Christopherson is going to be, with it being single file, he's going to have to get through Kyle Lesher. And Kyle Lesher has been good all night long maintaining that 3rd spot. So he's wanting the podium for sure, you know.
yeah, absolutely. And you know, now the teammates are split up. So you know, now Dean Reynolds has to fight off Dahlman while maintaining speed, so he doesn't risk getting passed by everybody else. So
Yep.
I can sense another caution coming.
Poor Logan. That car is riding with a limp like an old school pimp.
Yeah,
That's exactly what he's riding like. Oh, man. Look at it.
He's just trying to finish the race at this point. He's not worried about position. He just wants to
He
finish.
just wants to finish. And I commend him for it. I commend him for it. That thing's... oh, Lord.
I don't know how he's driving it.
Whew, me neither. You know, this is going to be... Ty Dahlman needs to get a very good jump on this restart here. If he gets on the outside, he can pass him before the green flag. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's going to be interesting to see as the pace car zips off tonight. Hopefully for the final time. They're coming down to the green. We are green flag back in the air. And not a good jump by Dahlman at all there.
No. But is a high line going to give him the speed? It doesn't.
We have
look
another
like-
caution. Brandon McLaughlin, Brian Mansfield is involved.
It's a tough break for those guys.
They just get together right there, and Brandon he's already pitted once tonight, so I may have said something or may have jinxed it tonight.
Yeah, so now we're green, white, checkered number 2.
Yep. They didn't even complete a lap, and we'll do as many as it takes to get the race done tonight. So these guys are just going to get caught back up here with the pace truck, and we'll see what happens. We'll have 3 to go for sure, 2 to go when they hit the line.
Now with 2 green, white checkers already being met, does the next flag finish the race?
No, I believe in dirt, unless they've changed the ruling, you'll run it till you don't have any more laps left, and the caution laps do not count. So you don't necessarily have green, white checkers. You have the laps don't count under caution, meaning you know exactly what it is. If they call a caution and it's 3 laps to go, well, that's how many laps you have left. If it's 10 laps to go, that's how many laps you have left. So they don't count down. So in short, no, they don't. They're going to go as long as they have to complete the race. And the lights on the pace car are off. It will be green here this time by as soon as that pace car is on pit road and off the track. As they come down, Dahlman is going to get a jump. He's going to be right there with Dean. Dean takes the inside. And Ty is up high. But Kyle Lesher's right beside Dahlman there.
Yeah, so Dahlman can't dive down the track here, so...
No, but Kyle Lesher sure can. He's going to take that second position from Ty.
It looks like Clay is coming in for...
Oh, they're spinning. They're spinning, and Clay Christopherson spins him out. He just kept it going. No caution. It's final lap. This is going to end it right here.
It looks like unofficially it's going to be Dean Reynolds, Kyle Lesher, Anthony Morano.
Unofficially, officially. Now there's them pyrotechnics. Well, good job by Dean.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
That was a great race.
even down to the caution or even down to the spin on the final lap there. Let's go back and look at that one more time.
As he pulls into victory lane with a still shot.
Yep. One more time. And it looks like Ty Dahlman just was looking for a hole that wasn't there, coming down into Clay Christopherson. As you see, Clay Christopherson was just...
He wasn't letting up.
No, he wanted to be gone so Dean could take that win tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, good job with these guys. They definitely earned it.
Yeah, for sure. It was an amazing race.
Well, let's have a conversation with these guys.
All right, so it looks like we were able to get Dean here. All right, let's pull him in. Dean, it's Rob in the booth. How you got me?
What's going on, Rob? How you doing, man?
Oh, not too bad. So, you started pole, you finished pole. You got to be feeling good about that. It sounds like a repeat from last week.
Well, I don't know if I had the fastest car. I was in the same Discord with Clay, and Clay said that, he was on me, but the way the track was, there just wasn't any room to make any passes. And then, actually, when you're running in the lead, you don't know if your lane is fast enough. And when you're running second, you can try different things. And I think that's why he was a little bit faster there. And and then the restarts are a little frustrating because most leagues, when you get a restart, the leader gets to set the pace. But here, it's back on the green, but at least it was single file, and I didn't know what Ty was going to do. But I did a slider line the last couple of restarts because I figured Ty was going to throw a slider, and then I guess he chopped off Clay a little bit there, and they got together, and I saw Kyle got second, so that's good for Kyle. But you know what, I'm going to take it. We had two of us come in with 2 wins. I'll be the guy to get the third, and debuted a new paint job today. I don't know how good it showed up at night with all chrome, but
it was beautiful.
It's a beautiful car, that's for sure.
Yeah,
as soon as I saw it, I'm like, that's my favorite tonight.
This is the first race for it. So, but I'm glad to get the win. So I love Knoxville. I do. I love. I run big blocks here. I run sprint cars here. I'm not good at it, but at least we pulled off the win.
Yeah, absolutely. And now coming into the race, did you have kind of a pact almost with Clay where it's like, hey, I got the last one, so you're gonna get this one, or was it just kind of, all right,
no.
let's just stick it out and see who wins?
It's all out. There's no give. There's no take. I guess I pinched him there once, and he nudged me. And I have a mirror, but I found out that when you look at a mirror, you run slower. So I don't look at a mirror. The only time I look in the mirror is when I do a slider or under yellow to see who's behind me. And I didn't realize I was chopping him until I felt the nudge. And but no, we're in Discord. Kyle's in the same Discord with us, and it's no give and take. It's make the best car and driver win.
All right. Well, now we got our answer. So.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all out. It's all out. It's just now if we're in different heats, we'll help each other out. But when me and Clay were side by side, it wasn't okay. I'm gonna go now or anything like that. It was I didn't say a word.
Well, good job tonight. Anything you got to say to the fans tonight? Because I know you're developing some after these few weeks that you've been running. So
I'd like to thank you guys again. I've been trying to bring some more cars in this league, and a lot of it's because of the telecast you guys do. You guys do a great job, so I want to say thanks to you. Thanks to Brian for putting on the league, and I got to thank my teammates at Full Throttle Motorsports that have been helping out. I'm an old 55-year-old guy that's semi-fat and not in shape, so for me to win some races is kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Well, again, congratulations, and for everybody out there, this is Dean Reynolds, your winner tonight.
Yep.
You do have a fan. My girl Megan actually watches the telecast. I send her the links, and so you got a fan that's actually watching as well. So we'll build that. We'll build that follow up for you.
Yeah, that's all we ask. Anybody that's watching this, share the heck out of it, and bring as many people. Bring your mama, bring your grandma, bring your child, bring your unborn child. Anybody that wants to watch it, bring them on.
Absolutely.
Guys, thanks again.
Yep.
All right, have a good one there, Dean.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
All right, let's see if we can get Kyle in here.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle, it's Rob in the booth. How you got me?
I got you, Rob. How you doing?
All right, not too bad. So, amazing race. I mean, you started third, finished second. You got to be feeling really proud for yourself tonight.
Yeah, I finally put one together here tonight. Finally put all the pieces together and got a decent finish out of it. So, I'm happy.
Yeah, you did. Go ahead.
It looks like you just avoided everything out there and just were able to just maintain. And I know there was a spin in front of you there and on the last lap, but great avoidance and were able to pull off second. So.
And you also kind of did what Ty does to everybody else. You slid him up a little bit. So,
I didn't. I'm not much of a slider guy, but Ty didn't get the greatest start. Didn't look like, so I just sent it, and I looked in my mirror. I was clear. I was shocked.
Well, you did good. I mean, second place is it'll treat your sponsors will treat you out to dinner for sure.
Yeah, I sure hope so. I'm just glad to put in the podium and finally get to talk to you guys. You guys put on a great broadcast every week, and appreciate you guys and everybody at Happy Hour Racing for putting this on.
Yeah, well, if you have anybody that wants to join the league, they're more than welcome to. There's only a few requirements, and they're not real strict. So it's a fun racing league for sure.
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah, this year being your first podium, right?
Yep,
Well,
for this league, yep.
You probably got a fan or two out there that's watching now, so what do you got to say to them?
I just want to thank everybody at Turn 3 for the sponsor, and thank my wife for letting me race every night.
Definitely got to help. Got to appreciate the spouses that put up with our crazy hobby, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, we congratulations again, Kyle, and we'll catch you back here next week.
All right, thanks, guys.
Now, did Anthony Morano finish third?
Anthony Morano finished third.
Oh.
All right, let's have a talk with him. Anthony, it's Rob in the booth. How you got me?
Hey, Rob. How's it going, man?
Not too bad. So you started 8th, finished third, finished on the podium. You got to be feeling great about that.
And if you listen to the first part of the broadcast, I had you as my pick tonight.
Oh, man, that's awesome. But, yeah, it was a workout, man. Tough to pass here when the track's still narrow. I bumped into the 28 a couple times. I'm sorry for it. It's tight groove, not much room. Yeah, I'm starting 8th. I got to try to get to where I want to go.
Yeah, I mean, and you avoided everybody, all the accidents tonight. For the most part, I mean, you were bumped, but a few bumps here, they don't hurt these cars too much. So you didn't get spun around like some other people in the back did, and you avoided everything you could to get that third position. And then with that accident happened between, that last lap accident happened between Christopherson and Dahlman, that puts you in a great position as long as you just avoided it, which you did.
Yeah, I was inches from the left front tire. I'm watching. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna get it and whip around, and man, it's gonna suck. But I mean, it happens. I got lucky with that one. It was really close.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you did. You drove the heck out of the car tonight. Knoxville's not an easy track, especially if they get that second line going up top, so you get 2 full lines going. It's hard to move anywhere on the track. So, also
when
keeping
the
it off
top
the
starts
berm.
to come in, the bottom really slicks up more and more, and then you see guys running up with the left front up on a berm, and then unfortunately a lot of guys get upset with the car then, and it kicks out, and then you just get a pile up coming out of the corners.
Yep, and we've seen that a few times tonight, especially when people grabbing the walls. McLaughlin grabbed the wall one time and ended up on his lid. So, but you did good, avoiding all the wrecks, not like I said. So, congratulations to that, and congratulations on your 3rd place.
Thank you very much.
All right. So in closing, you got anything to say to your fans out there?
I would need to thank Gears Unlimited, JT Screen Printing, NPR Graphics, JS Photography, Clay Christopherson, Dean Reynolds. They helped me with a lot of stuff throughout the weeks. And thanks you guys for hosting the league and broadcasting it for everybody.
Yes, sir. You can always catch us at the link, twitch.tv/United Racing Network, if you want to go back and watch the race tonight and see how you did from our perspective. So
Yeah, I have it actually up on my Facebook page, so it's there for me to watch later, and anybody who follows my pages to like it.
There you go.
Perfect. That sounds great. All right. Well, congratulations, Anthony, and we'll catch you next week.
All right, thanks, guys.
Have a good one. Wow.
Yeah, let's. You want to pull in Clay Christopherson and talk to him a second? He was our. Well, I don't want to say this in a mean way, but he was our fastest mover to the back tonight. So.
All right. We'll have a chat with him. All right, Clay, it's Rob in the booth. How you got me?
Hey, how's it going?
Well, you were up there. You got turned around with Dahlman on the last lap. I mean, it's a tough break for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, the turnaround wasn't the end. Like, that wasn't what really ticked me off. It was the slider that he hit me and then used all 8 tires to finish the corner. He didn't lift. He didn't do nothing. So, no, I went up there and talked to him. I gave him his warning. Told him if he does it again next week, he won't finish a lap. So
I told you they're going to fight.
There's only so much you can deal with, and he did it twice in one race, and I'm not going to deal with it. I'll do it right back to him. So I'm not afraid of doing that.
Well, in dirt track racing, you have your ups and you have your downs. I mean, that's the beauty of it. You've done well the last 2 weeks, and unfortunately, this is the week that you had your tough break. Now, it had to be at the hand of somebody else.
Hell of a race. Oh, that was fun, though.
Yeah,
I mean, have to say that. I mean, crazy. I was on his bumper, and then when we were side by side, I mean, I think our Nerf bars were literally connected damn near when we were running too wide for that little while.
Yeah, it did look like it for sure.
That was a fun run. I wish we could have finished it out that way, either bumper to bumper, side to side, either or. But
yeah, and looking back at the replay, it looks like Ty was just sticking his nose in a corner that wasn't available yet. It may have been on the next corner, but not.
Yeah, I knew the slider was gonna come, but I thought I could. I couldn't see him on the outside because I only run single monitor. I couldn't see him on the outside, so I didn't know where he went. I saw the 14 or 41 Kyle right outside of me, so I knew he got by him, and I knew he was going to try a slider, but I thought I could wedge myself in the bottom first because I was starting to get a little bit of a run back on the bottom. It wasn't nothing like the high side, but it was consistent enough to maybe get on the inside and then do a little bit of a slide job.
Yeah.
That's what kind of what I was hoping for. I knew I wouldn't get up to Dean. I just wanted to at least get my spot back up to second. I knew I wouldn't catch Dean. Dean was already 3 cars in front, and green, white, checkered. That's a lot of room to make for a slide job. So, tried driving it, and the first 15, 20 laps, I mean, that was a blast. I mean, me and him were just driving, and it was fun. We gave each other room, and even when we didn't have room, we gave each other throttle control.
Yeah. Well, look at it like this. You, Dean Reynolds, and Ty Dahlman were all fighting for that 3rd win tonight. And, or at least the 3rd win from our broadcast perspective. We've only been doing this for 3 weeks now. So, it was really, put it all out there and see who could get that. Y'all are all tied for 2 wins since we've been broadcasting. Who can get that third one tonight? And I think Ty was fighting for that. So, I'm not taking up for him at all by any means. I mean, he didn't have the room and he stuck it in there and shouldn't have. But
Right.
in his defense, y'all were all fighting for that third position. So I think in the end, it comes out to racing.
You gotta be patient. You gotta be patient when it's one lane, especially when me and Dean were literally bumper to bumper. Unless you're gonna give us both a slide job, you're not getting in between us.
Yeah, and I see that.
And he knew that because he's been following us for 15 laps.
Yeah,
like he knew we were that close. So that was just him getting impatient and stepping on it, in my opinion.
No. Anyways, it was a great racing tonight. Even if you did have the tough break tonight, somebody was going to have a tough break, and it happened to be you tonight. So, great job tonight. You and Dean raced well. Even when you and Ty was racing together, y'all were racing well up until the end. So, bring it back next week and get a little revenge.
Next week, Cedar Lake, right?
Rob?
Next week is Cedar Lake, yes.
All right. I haven't lost one yet there, so hopefully we can keep that streak going.
There you go.
All right, well, we'll look for you on the podium next week.
All right. See you guys later.
Yep. Thank you, buddy.
Have a good one, Clay.
Well, Rob.
Yep.
That's a wrap for the 358s here at Knoxville.
Yep. And now I got to jump on a plane.
Is it gonna be the one we got here on?
No, it's not gonna be that one.
If I ever have a plane turn my shirt around again, I'm filing a lawsuit.
No, thankfully I have a lot of time to go, so hopefully, although it is going to be a red eye, that's not going to be fun for tomorrow. But we'll be at Hockenheimring tomorrow with the GT3 series. And that's going to be fun.
Yep. Unfortunately, I won't be on that flight. I'll be flying down to Daytona for the week. So, actually about Wednesday. So,
yep.
I will not be there tomorrow, but I'll be supporting you from the TV set. I promise you that.
Well, you better.
So, all right. Well, tonight's race was a great race all the way through it. We had multiple action packs. Everybody was fighting for a position, and there was 3 wide. I mean, somewhere along the race multiple times during the race. So, Dean Reynolds, he drove the heck out of the car he had tonight and won. Ty Dahlman stuck his nose somewhere. He probably shouldn't have been right there on the last lap, but it was last lap racing. That happens. And, Kyle Usher kind of snuck in there, so we didn't really get to watch him too much. He kind of stuck his nose in there, and he stayed in the top 5 most of the night, so he was in a good position either way. Mm-hmm. And, Anthony Morano come from the back. He was our biggest mover. He moved 5 positions tonight.
Yep.
So that's my final thoughts. What about you?
Well, I mean, we knew it coming into this race that those 3 up front were going to be battling hard, and that's exactly what we saw tonight. Unfortunately, Clay got into a wreck with Dahlman and kind of ruined his chances. But all in all, tonight was a great night of racing. And, I'd just like to thank everybody for joining us and, everybody at Happy Hour Racing for allowing us to bring this to you guys. And then our sponsors for being able to bring it to you as well. So,
yeah, giving us the support we need to show every race that Happy Hour, is going to run, that's in a broadcasted series without any issues. We may have some technical issues, but it's not to work because of our sponsors, it's because of technology. Yeah. But we do appreciate all the sponsors we have.
Absolutely. And that's my final thoughts. If you want to close her out, I got a flight to catch.
Yeah. Well, good luck, and I hope it's not as bad as the Mach 10 we were running, 130-something miles a minute. That's ridiculous.
Well, I hope not.
All right, guys. Well, Knoxville is a nice place, but I think I'm going to go back to Alabama. I'm just going to drive home, I think, from here. So with that, anybody that's out here listening tonight, whether it be from the comfort of your home, your car, your truck, your boat, your Mach 10 airplane, just be safe tonight. You know, the world's a crazy place, and we come here to get away from all the crazy things happening in the world. We love you. We hope to see you out here tomorrow night with Ben and Rob for the GT3 race, and then for the race on Wednesday, which is the NASCAR series that we run here. So with that, guys, we hope you all have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. This broadcast is the property of the United Racing Network and Twitch.tv. All reproductions of this broadcast must be approved by the United Racing Network staff. United Racing Network does not claim any responsibility for mishaps that may occur while listening to this production. United Racing Network reserves the right to delete, mute, unpublish, and/or move streaming locations without notice. The opinions of the announcers are not influenced by sponsorship, league administration, or any other outside entities. Thank you.